Nail Soup Media. We specialize in websites, web communities, and internet products.
Okay, so you have a great site, and but there's all these different things that run it, and you've got all these plugins and more that have updates all the time, right? So the problem is like, a lot of people will get a site and they think, okay, well, that's it. They paid whoever a one-time fee, and they have it on their hosting account, and then the person that built it, that's it. They're not responsible. They're not responsible to keep a backup of your site. Someone recently contacted us that 9 months ago they had a site from us. They then took it on their own, and then it got messed up, and they expected us to have a backup of it. They're not required to do that. So that's the first thing. The second thing is, see this where it says updates 19? That means that your site has got plugins and what have you. I just updated the WordPress for the security measure just because I couldn't. I talked to you guys for a while, and you guys are still thinking about it. I just didn't want it to where something happened, so I updated that. The other thing is sometimes some of the connections break. Like this is Jetpack. You guys need to have it hooked back up so that you get the most use out of it. And then all these other plugins, these plugins that need updates, are things that if like there's hackers all the time that try to get into your site, and how they get through to your site and be able to do things is by finding exploits in the plugins that people provide. Plugins are elements to your site that people develop so things work and in a WordPress format. Now, on plugins like this, there are things that happen that could, affect the ability. Like you just installed this, affect the ability of your searches working, of basic functioning of the site. Then there's the problem that some plugins have where they've got hacked and they're able to, because of their plugin, they're able to get into your site and do things. So this is one side of it. First part is a component is a backup of the site, so that way in case something does happen, you use there's a lot of people that work on websites, or they call themselves webmasters, or they do web design, but they really don't know after the basic level how to keep everything together. Like if you update a plugin, it could affect the way your site works, and they don't know how to work out the conflicts, or they don't have access to forums like we do. So if a update hurts your site, most chances, we have the highest probability of getting it back online and working properly quicker than anyone else, because we're used to these plugins, and we're in the forums with these people, so we can get a hold of them quickly in case there's a need for that. Okay, so that's that. The first thing is backup. Second thing is continual updates of your WordPress, and then the plugins. And then some of the functionality, like you have like IDX Broker, I'm not sure if you still have, but like spatial match, making sure that that's working and that there's no conflicts, because that happens. So that's the first part. Okay, so let's talk about security. There's a lot of security plugins out there, and a lot of them work on a reactionary level, meaning that they just block people from signing in. But and there's a free version of what we use, but it's knowing. We use the paid version, which gives you more options. It scans your system. It does things that others don't. It also you have so many things that you can do with this in relation to blocking users for 60 days, blocking based upon certain try to work around. So if they try to work around you, work around what the original like the basic plugins, security plugins use. So it's something that really helps And by using the paid version and knowing how to tweak it, we're able to have fewer people trying to hack your computer, or try to hack your website. With this, they're able to, we're able to block them for up to 60 days from coming back. So that's, this is just a few things that this does. You can block, countries. You can block, all these different settings here. We can change to make it to where you're not only more secure, but there's not a bunch of people that are draining the server, and that's the another thing that happens when a site is slow. It's because there's literally hundreds of people trying over and over and over and over and over and over and over to log into the site or try to access a plugin through the back door. So to recap, you get a backup solution. You get an admin solution where someone that knows how to handle updates, core updates, and plugin updates and plugin conflicts is going to be there. You're also going to get a security system that's not like what was that thing that they had on the steering wheel, the little thing that you put, the club. It's not the club. It's a full-on security system. It's gonna help you in ways that others don't, and it's a low annual fee for what you're gonna get. So I hope that helps. If you have any further questions, you can email us at nailsoupmedia@gmail.com.